Hi, everybody. Welcome back, and thank you for spending time with me. I have so many deep dives I want to do, so many directions I want to go into, but the royal news just keeps coming and coming and coming, and every day is something else, that there is barely time to take a breath and do some research and reading. Anyway. But let's then start today's video with Samantha's defamation case against Meghan. Sorry, Judge Honeywell, but I think this is a travesty of justice, and I think you, Judge, wasted time and money. Many of us expected that you would throw the case out right in the beginning because of your political affiliations, etc. But you didn't. Time and time again, you allowed it to continue. Now I'm wondering whether it was all just a ruse so we could not prove that you were prejudiced. Yes, indeed, Judge Honeywell dismissed Sam's defamation case against Meghan. In her ruling, Judge Charlene Honeywell found these comments were either opinions, substantially true, or did not plausibly defame Samantha. Judge Honeywell went even further and dismissed the case with prejudice, meaning Samantha cannot refile. I honestly and truly do not know what to say anymore. My one and only question is, how and why is Meghan getting away with everything? Who is behind her? Who is backing her up? How many lies have this woman told since she became involved with Harry, or at least since we became aware of her involvement with him? There is someone on Instagram making a list, and I think she is up to 200 and something lies since we heard about Meghan and Harry being in a relationship. And although I have nothing against Samantha and have found her decent and truthful, for me, this case was not just about Samantha, but to bring Meghan to heel for all the lies she told. I have no answers, but this feels like Meghan had just been given the green light to say what she wants. She has lied about a royal family, a church, an archbishop, a country, a city. What more can she do? Well, with this dismissal, Meghan must feel braver than ever, like the queen of the world. So I have a feeling we'll soon be amazed by her next huge lie. Meghan will not stop until she is actually stopped. And that, my friends, unfortunately, is a fact. The next major item in the news is, of course, Catherine's Mother's Day photograph. And I know I may be 100% wrong or utterly ridiculous, but I'm wondering whether maybe there was a plan behind it. We are all aware of Meghan and her friend Missan Harriman's propensity to Photoshop her photographs. I've posted only a handful of these altered photographs in a YouTube short, but those are but a drop in the ocean. Filters and or adjustments are applied randomly and regularly to Meghan's photographs. Her kids have their hands twisted the wrong way around or lost their legs. Filters made her look 22 instead of 42. Harry has no or hardly any hair in one photograph and a luscious head full of bright orange hair in the next. We have all seen it, but usually it is only a handful of us who are ever saying anything about it. The mainstream media prefers to ignore the obvious. So when I look at Catherine and William's Mother's Day photograph and the very, very obvious mistakes, I find it a little too obvious, and one cannot quite imagine Catherine not noticing it. And that makes me wonder whether maybe, just maybe, it was done to shine a light on Meghan's constant fakery. I know Catherine took responsibility, but was it even her? Did Catherine, William, and all the office expect that we will speak up and point out all of Meghan, Harry, and Misson's fakery? I may be completely mistaken, but I think there is a possibility that it may be the case. After all, it appears that mainstream media is now actually speaking out, as you can see in this Express article. I wonder how happy Meghan will be with Miss Sun for actually admitting to altering and modifying the photograph of Lily's pregnancy announcement. May this be a lesson to Meghan. Don't do unto others that which you do not want done to yourself. But then again, will Meghan ever learn? I doubt it. In a recent Instagram comment, I said that sometimes I wish William would pack up his beautiful family and go live in a big old house in the countryside. And I'm not saying it because I wish the monarchy to no longer exist or because I think William is not made of the right stuff to become king. On the contrary, I think he'll be a wonderful king and Catherine is equally wonderful queen. But for a moment, just a few seconds, place yourself in William and Catherine's shoes and imagine being under this constant scrutiny, being attacked every day for the way you look, for what you say or don't say, who you like or don't like, what you wear, or just for who you are. Imagine most or even just some of those attacks coming from your own brother or brother-in-law. At what point will you look at your lovely wife or your children and just question whether it is all worth it? After all, Nostradamus predicted that a man would replace King Charles III, who never expected to be king. Reading, who interprets Nostradamus in his book, Nostradamus, The Complete Prophecies for the Future, made a few mistakes already when he predicted that Harry will become King Henry IX and that the Commonwealth would break up and King Henry would be known as the King of the Isles. Well, Harry will be 40 in a few months and he's not king yet. And the Commonwealth has grown instead of shrunken. So who knows, maybe the next British Prime Minister will have the guts to force the King to give his consent for Harry to be completely removed from the line of succession so that any chance of him becoming King Henry is indeed removed forever. In the meantime, I really, really hope that William and Catherine can find the strength to weather these storms. Okay, guys, 2 more days of term tests for Dragon Man, and then we can chill and chat to our heart's content. Until then, I wish you luck, I wish you love and health. Until we meet again on the next one. Bye.